Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Daniela Cesar and I decided to create this look with a first impressions of the Melt Cosmetics Milk Sessions palette, the new Wu-Tang and Milk Makeup collab, and I also tried a Colourpop brow pencil. So if you want to see how these performed live, then please stay tuned. Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my eyes today. As you can tell from the title of this video and from the intro, we're going to be playing with some first impressions, focused mainly around the eyes and the lips. We'll get to that a little bit later. It's super exciting. But yeah, I've been super inspired lately to work with colors that I typically don't. I've played with purples and yellows and pinks and things like that in the past, but I've never played with greens. And when I saw this palette, the shades are so unique and so gorgeous. I had to have it. And originally I wanted to get the Natasha Denona gold palette, but I just cannot justify $130 for an eyeshadow palette at this point in my life. At least I just can't. And this felt like a nice compromise, just because you have some of those similar, very unique shades of green. They're not exactly the same from what I could tell in pictures at least, but it's close enough to where at least I'm still inspired to play with these green tones. And even the golds in here have some like green undertones. Even the brown has a green undertone. So as you can see in the swatches here, they are just so vibrant, so metallic, so buttery. Oh my goodness. Even the mattes are super buttery. They are gorgeous. They look super pigmented. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous because there's only 2 matte shades, so I'm not gonna lie. This is something I've never done in the past, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and start by priming my eyelids. And I don't really use eyeshadow primers specifically, I just go in with my concealer. So I'm just gonna bloop bloop a little bit there. And again, I am not doing my base first this time, just because I have no idea how this is gonna perform, if I'm gonna have a lot of fallout or anything like that, and I don't feel like having to redo my base at all. So yeah, and for this video, I'm actually gonna skip showing you the base just because I just did a video and I did my entire routine basically. So it's gonna be pretty much the same. I'm gonna change up a few things here and there. For the most part though, it's gonna be the same, but if you want me to do a video focused on just base, like, you know, foundation, priming, concealer, etc., I am more than happy to. Just let me know in the comments. Okay. I'm actually gonna set it a little bit. So obviously this palette only has 2 mattes. It has a deep greenish brown, like a cool tone brown, and then a deep green blue emerald color, which is stunning. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. The color is called Space Clean. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna go for a halo eye. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna go with this. We're just gonna find out and see what happens together. So, all right, I'm gonna start by stamping this on the outer corner of my eye. The pigment is real, you guys. I do have a couple other palettes on deck if I need something to blend out with, but I'm gonna try not to. If anything, I'm gonna try to go into like the bronzer I'm gonna go in with later for a transition if I need it. Or maybe a white to lighten up this green color. But for now, sticking to just the green, see what happens. Yeah, so right now I'm focused more so on packing on the color versus blending. We're gonna get to blending in a minute. I don't want to blend it out too much right now when I have too much color on this brush because it can get real muddy real fast. And then I'm gonna bring it into the inner corner, and I'm gonna try my best not to bring it in too much because when we blend it out, it's gonna go far out, of course. So I want to control the color and the pigment as much as possible. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a Morphe M506. It's just a tiny, not a pencil brush, a little bit bigger than a pencil brush. There you can kind of see the shape. And without picking up any product, I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the edges of the green that I just laid down. just the edges super, super lightly. It's almost showing up like two colors. Like if I used a lighter version of this green as a transition, which I'm actually really, really happy about. Like I said, I've never been one to just go in straight with the dark color. So I went out and evened out the other eye. I've been kind of just going back and forth between both to make sure that they're at least kind of evenly blended out. And that's again the key for any look really, but especially really colorful looks. You have to keep blending to make sure that you have no lines in there, that everything is nice and seamless, that you have beautiful gradients. So honestly, oh my god, they're so beautiful. I feel like I'm just gonna use all three, to be honest, so here goes nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna start with Sweet Tooth, which is a super, super bright, vibrant green. I'm not flicking you off, I promise, but look at that. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger for this, honestly, because I don't mind getting my fingers a little bit dirty. Bro, do you see that pigment? Again, no fallout. Zero fallout on my eyes, or on my under eyes. Cannot believe it. So I'm going to pick up a tiny, tiny shader brush like this one. This is the Morphe M421. Any tiny shader brush you want to use is perfectly fine though. So now I'm going to pick up Mean Green, which is the darker green shimmer. And I'm just using a brush this time because it's a little bit of a harder to reach area and I want to make sure I can really blend it out. So what I'm going to do is to marry the super bright green and the darker matte green, I'm going to put this in between and just kind of wiggle it in there and see what happens. Yep, it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. It's like a perfect in-between shade. So it doesn't look as dark and it looks a little bit more blended, which is what I'm going for. So then I'm going to go back in with that same clean brush and just really lightly sweep it back and forth. If you notice too, I tend to hold my brushes at the very end of the brush versus closer up here because you think you have more position up here, but let me tell you, you don't. It's going to be way, way harsher. So make sure you're always holding it at the very tip, that way the brush can do the work for you versus you trying to go like this. You know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and finished my base. So I did my foundation, concealer, powder, blush, bronzer, highlight, all of that kind of stuff. It's a pretty similar routine to what I did in my last video, but I did switch a few things up. So if you guys want to see just a foundation routine or something like that, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do so. But I was going to do my brows off camera as well, and then I remembered I actually got a Colourpop brow pencil today in the shade Ash Brown. Yes, it's called the Brow Boss pencil. So I figured I'll just go ahead and fill in my brows with it right now since it's also a first impression and kind of see what happens. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to brush up my brow hairs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order backups of this ASAP because the next one is amazing, but this shade is so much better. It's like exactly the color of my eyebrow hairs. If that's not the easiest eyebrow I've ever had in my life, I don't know what is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side on camera or off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm actually really impressed with this eyebrow pencil. I mean, it's $5. I mean, Colourpop always has great quality with everything that I've tried from them so far, but damn. So moving on, let's go ahead and finish the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my lower lash line, dipping into Space Queen, which is that beautiful deep blue green. So make sure you're just like stamping it along your lash line. Alright, so now for the fun part. The inner corner, I'm going to go ahead and take the same little brush I used to pack on the shimmer for the halo eye, but I'm going to use the other side of the brush, the cleaner side, and I'm going to pick up Blue Dream. Pop that in the inner corner. Oh yes. You know what, I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight I used on my face, which was the Becca Moonstone highlight, the same one I used in my Get Ready With Me last week. It's just a little bit brighter, do you see that? Okay, so now for eyeliner, I don't have a green eyeliner, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to play off the blue tones in this green, and I'm going to use the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in DTLA. It's just a navy blue color. Honestly, any eyeliner you have will do. I just kind of want to put this on the outer portion of the eye, and then on the inner portion I'm going to go in with the nude liner just to kind of still brighten up and open up the eyes a little bit. Going in with my Maybelline Last Sensational. And I'm going to follow it by the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Obby. For the very last step, we have the lips, and I'm super incredibly excited. This is the Milk Makeup and Wu-Tang collaboration. Oh my god. Okay, so I only got one lipstick, and don't judge me, okay? These are very expensive. But it is beautiful, and it is luxurious. I mean, look at this packaging. Even the slip it came in, the black and the gold, it's so shiny, like the dragon details. Everything is just so freaking gorgeous and luxe, and I feel like they did such a good job in this collaboration. So this is the lipstick in the shade Flow. I got this like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I have been waiting for this very moment to even swatch it. I have not touched this thing. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Let me get my little mirror. This is it. Oh my god, it's so freaking beautiful. You see the little dragon details too in the gold here. It's freaking stunning. Okay, so here we go. All right, well on first swipe it's already super pigmented, which is beautiful. Okay, so it totally doesn't go with this eye look. It's a lot pinkier than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't care. I'm gonna get into pink tones just for this lipstick. Oh, by the way, it's magnetic closure. Wait. Ah! It's the little details, you guys, okay? Here is the final look. Let me start with the eyes. This is absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna find a way to make this more wearable. Maybe I'll do, like I said, the lower lash line in green and wear that to work with like a neutral top eye look or something like that. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure this out. This is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to play with the gold side of this. I'm gonna make that a future video for sure because it's just so freaking pretty. Oh my god. Again, ignore the theme, just the colors, the formulas, the blendability. Legit, I feel like I'm gonna wear this eye look to my Christmas party for work with like an all black look. Probably a different lipstick. This is a little bit too much color for my style. This lipstick, I mean, yes, come on. And then lastly, the Colourpop Brow Pencil. I'm actually really digging it. So I'm definitely going to keep playing with this and testing it out to see how it holds up, if it lasts all day and everything. Alright guys, so this wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions and you learned something new. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this video. If you have any recommendations for a future video or any products that you'd like me to try out next in the future at First Impression, definitely let me know down below and I'll make sure to pick it up so I can give it a shot for you guys. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified next time I upload a video. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!